Do you find yourself being real busy, running out of time, and there are things you want to do, like start writing your book, or going to the gym, working on a business plan? There are things that you want to do, but you feel like you can't find the time to do it. That's you. I have a gym for you. You want to hear it? You'll never find the time. You have to make the time. Walk with me. Listen, I'm Billy Miller, the motivational minister. They call me the motivational minister because I help people to improve their lives by teaching them life skills from the Bible. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to make time. And it's going to be a quick video. Won't take me that long to break down this principle. Because as busy as you are, listen to me, as busy as you are, I'm sure, I'm confident that you use the bathroom today. Am I right? Like, I promise you I'm going somewhere with this. Listen, have you I don't care what's going on. You might be at work, you might be uh with your family. Listen, if your stomach go to bubbling, are you understanding what I'm saying? And it's that number two, and it's saying, look, hey, I can't wait. Guess what you're going to do? You're going to go and make time to handle that. I don't care what's going on. Well, likewise, you have to do your dreams and your vision and your goals the same way. It's all about priority. It's all about prioritizing. Prioritize. How you say that? Prioritizing. You know what I'm saying. Don't judge me. Don't pick on me. But listen, you're going to have to decide what you're going to do. I remember one time I was mentoring a friend, and I was telling her with the issues that she was having and the goals she was trying to achieve. I was telling her what software was going to work, what book was going to work, what teaching was going to work. And she just kept saying, "I don't have time. I got to do this. I got to go do that." I said, "Listen, you'll never find the time. You're going to have to make the time." And she had all of these excuses of why she was busy. Let's not even say it's excuses. I mean, she was just being genuinely like, okay, I got this. I got to pick up the kids. I got to do this, right? I said, I understand. But at some point, you're going to have to do something to get you out of the situation you're in. Because right now, you're stuck. You're going to have to make a change. You're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to. And you know what? A lot of people, when they talk about they're busy, they don't calculate TV time. They don't calculate time that they're spending on the internet, scrolling, swiping on social media. That's automatically included. They're not looking at the time that they're wasting on that. Listen, how many of you sit on the toilet? I call it wipe and swipe. You're in the bathroom on the toilet for an hour and a half because you're wiping and swiping. But listen, you hear people say, well, we all got the same 24 hours. And in reality, you don't really have 24 hours. You have less than that, to be honest, because you're going to sleep. So listen, let's do the math because you really don't have that much time. But the time that you do have, you're going to have to make that time count. You're going to have to make it count. So listen, let's look at this. I got my calculator here. I wish I could put this on the screen. There's probably a way to do it, but I had to figure that out later as I advance. So you have 24 hours, right? And you're probably going to sleep at some point. So we have to count sleeping time. I know some of you sleep 6 hours. I know some of you may even sleep 4 hours. But let's just use 8 hours as a good night's sleep. 24 minus 8, that leaves you 16 hours left, right? That means you're going to go to work. So that means you got to get ready for work. So we'll deduct an hour. I know it may take you longer than an hour plus the driving, but we just deduct the hour. That brings us to 15 hours, right? You're going to go to work. Most of you are going to work 8 hours. The time that you spend at work, you can't count that time because that's the time you got to go and use in exchange for a paycheck. So we just say average 8 hours. Now you're down to 7 hours. Now you got to drive back home. You might have to pick up some food, might have to get some gas. We'll just say another hour. Now you're down to 6 hours. Now you got to eat. You might have to cook. After you eat, you got to brush and floss. Some of y'all. All right, so that's another 3 hours. So now you got 3 hours to work with, and you're tired. And in that 3 hours, you might use it on the phone. You might use it online, on social media. But in this 3 hours, you're going to need to at least dedicate 2 of them to change. And listen, I understand is those 3 hours, at least 1 or 2 of them hours may get taken up too, because you might have kids, you might have other things. Well, we'll even say this: you're going to at least need to dedicate 1 hour towards investing in yourself, whether that's reading a book for 30 minutes, whether that's listening to audio teaching, whether it's watching a video, whether that's writing a page a day for your book. If you write a page a day, you have an hour. Take an hour. Can you write 1 page in an hour? Just answer that to yourself. Can you write? Do you think you're able to write 1 page in an hour? Well, listen, if you do that every day, at the end of the year, you'll have 2 books worth of information. That's 365 pages. You can split that in half and have 2 books. I'm just showing you how this time thing works. Listen, you can read for 30 minutes a day out of that hour and say, you know what, I'm going to read. I'm going to read a chapter a day. Can you read a chapter in 30 minutes? But listen, I know some of you don't like to read. So let's not even go to full 30 minutes. Can you read just 1 page out of a book? Listen, can you get a book, right? And just, I don't care if it's mid-sentence, I'm just going to read 1 page. As soon as I get to the end of this page, I'm going to stop. If you did that, that'll be better than what you're doing now. Same thing with prayer. You might have to get up 15 minutes earlier than your alarm. Set it 15 minutes earlier and pray. And listen, a lot of you set your alarm to get up. A lot of you need to set your alarm to go to bed. Because you find yourself, oh man, it's 11:30. You go to sleep. Set an alarm to go to bed too. You're going to have to learn how to manage your time. This is going to help you. And see, listen, no matter how busy you are, you're going to have to make the time. Just like you make time to use the bathroom, just like you make the time to brush your teeth and take a shower, you're going to have to make time to develop yourself and invest in yourself. Listen, I hope this helped. Listen, I want you to go a step further. I want you to watch this playlist right here called the Time Value Series. And I'm going to show you video after video. Just start with just one. Click it right there. And I'll see you over there and get your time right. Listen, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay blessed. And always remember that the word is your life.